Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from the Shibby Studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today is Monday, June 21st, 2021, and we're on day 172 of the 2021 edition of the Game of Life, and I hope that you are playing along with me. When you hop on this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you are having. So, I'm having an intermittent fasting day. I always have an intermittent fasting day on a perfect day, just because there's no reason not to. I really like the thought of giving my digestive system that nice break from constantly digesting and keeping my digestive system in good health. And I just really think it helps me. So, I'm doing an intermittent fasting day. Now, yesterday, I got on the scale yesterday morning. See, my goal is to live between the 45 and 50 pound mark because 50 pounds is really low. It's my low. Now, so that's always my goal. My goal is always to get back to that 50 pound mark. I woke up yesterday and I was 136.5. 135.5 is my 50 pounds. I was so excited. Oh, I've been working so hard to get back to that. 50 pound, get that 50 pound badge back. And it was Father's Day. Okay. Not that I couldn't have had a perfect day on Father's Day. I totally could have, but I did go to Rafferty's, and you know, my favorite restaurant, Rafferty's, is leaving the area due to a leasing issue. I talked to them yesterday about that, and I said, Jason, I don't understand how this happened. Because they've been there since 1999, in the same spot since 1999. He said that they had signed a 15-year lease to start, and then they started signing 3-year leases. And then during Corona, because they didn't know what was going to happen, they signed a 1-year lease. And in that, there was a clause that said that the property owner said they could have 60 days to vacate if the property owner wanted that. And somebody else came in, a Mexican restaurant, like we need another Mexican restaurant. Anyway, a Mexican restaurant came in and is signing a 10-year lease and is going to, I guess, pay more too. Anyway, so we went to Rafferty's yesterday for Father's Day, and I decided to have a holiday. I have eaten at Rafferty's perfect many times. Actually, I've eaten at Rafferty's more often perfect than I have had a holiday. But, you know, since it was the last hurrah, I went ahead and had a holiday yesterday, even though I was only 1 pound away from getting my 50 pound badge back. But my plans for this coming weekend, where I had 3 days planned for possible holidays, have changed. So now I don't need those anymore. So now I am hoping that I get that 50 pound badge back by the end of the month. Now, this morning when I weighed, I was up 2.5 pounds from yesterday's holiday, because I didn't just holiday at Rafferty's. I also had some ice cream when I got home, and then last night I had some Bonitos and cheese dip. Now, thankfully they weren't the super damaging type of chips, but nonetheless, I ate more than I was supposed to, and it brought on a few little extra pounds. So today, to combat that and use one of our strategies, one of our tools, our resources that Shibboleth offers us, I'm going to do a wow challenge today. I am going to do one of my favorites, Muffin Top Be Gone. I get to eat 2 Mighty Muffins, and if you don't know, I like Mighty Muffins a whole bunch too. Now, oatmeal protein pies are my favorite, but guess what? I'm out. And we didn't have any at the store. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to do the Muffin Top Be Gone, because that's 2 Mighty Muffins and then Zaxby's grilled chicken salad for dinner. I mean, anybody can do this. So that's what I am doing today to see how much I can get off today of those 2.5 pounds. Get my 50 pound weight loss badge back. I hope that all the fathers had a great Father's Day yesterday. Hey, Penny. Hey there. How are you? Good morning, Kathy from Michigan. Intermittent fasting day. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning. IMF day. Colleen. Good morning. She had a hollow weekend. I understand that. Back to perfect days. Good morning, Sherry. That's my favorite hashtag Shibby trucker right there, Sherry Stoneman. Hey, Charlene from Michigan, perfect day. And Cindy from Moultrie, Georgia, having a perfect day. Michelle Harper, IMF Day in Carrollton, Georgia. And Diane from Columbus, Mississippi, IMF Day, starting week 3 of the Lean into Summer for challenge. She's already had 32 ounces of water. That is so smart, Diane. Get that in, and get up and get that in. Awesome. Good morning, Polly. Polly from Dalton with a perfect day. She had a burger and fries yesterday. I'm sure you enjoyed that. What's in your cup? Okay, Jonathan says, what's in your cup? My cup. Let's see. Tea. Lipstick. Anybody drink and eat lipstick a lot? Not you, Jonathan. But this is Irish breakfast. Twinings hot tea. Irish breakfast sweetened with xylitol. Yes. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I love Rafferty's. It's been such a pleasure. He does say that they want to be here in the Kennesaw area, but that they are opening 2 new stores this year. One in South Carolina somewhere and one in Tennessee. And so all of their focus has gone to opening those 2 new stores. And this was such a surprise to them that they didn't, have any plans for that. So he did say they'd like to be in this area, but that'll take like new planning. Sherry's having an IMF day, and Polly, she loves Mighty Muffins several different ways. Me too, Polly. Wendy is having an IMF day in Chattanooga. Diane, good morning. Diane in Kennesaw. I hope that Diane had a great birthday. She did very good over her celebrations over the weekend, but today maybe not too good. We'll see. My husband and kids are taking me to have some Cuban food, and my daughter got me an ice cream cake. Yummy. I did share too. Thank you. Diane is always the one to remind me to remind everybody else to share. That share button in the bottom left-hand corner. Y'all, when I look at this in the evening before I go to bed or do what I'm doing, and I see that there's more shares than there were the day before, it really makes me happy. That share button is really just there for us to help spread the word of what we got in Shibboleth. Okay, so thank you for sharing always. Such a diligent sharer, Diane. Thank you. Good morning, Angela. Angela is starting week 4 of the Lean into Summer Challenge with Jason, and she's having an IMF day. Hey, Jenny, good morning. Let's see, Jonathan, I heard that women eat like 6,000 pounds of lipstick over their lifetime. Not kidding. Google it. I'm sure that's a holiday. Oh, yes, I posted on my story recently, Jonathan. Anybody else eat lipstick? Because I was eating I had taken a bite of a Shibboleth bar, and my lipstick line was on there. So, okay, well, this morning we're gonna do day 6 of winning the war in the mind. It's got 7 days, so we'll finish that up tomorrow. But this morning when I was doing my Bible study, I'm preparing for this Bible study that I'm going to be teaching in the fall at church on Wednesday nights. And by the way, anybody that wants to join via Zoom, if you don't live in this area, you can join via Zoom. I'll give you more info on that when it gets closer. But I've been preparing for that. And so it's called Discerning the Voice of God, and it's talking about listening. Well, if you figured out anything about me, I am an applier. So I kept writing in my book yesterday as I was reading, application. And then when I'd come to something next, application. What I look for in things is the concrete way that I can apply what I'm reading about or learning about. And so it was just talking about listening and giving yourself the opportunity to listen rather than just talk, and you never have the opportunity to let the Lord say something back because you're always busy doing the talking. So I have attempted to, and I started it yesterday, so I started attempting to let the Lord talk to me, like let me listen. So yesterday afternoon, before the fast track last night, I actually went into my closet. I couldn't find a place that I thought was quiet enough, dark enough for anything. So I went into my master bedroom closet and closed the door, and it was pitch black in there. And I just laid there and I said, I'm listening. I'm listening, Lord. And then, you have to retrain yourself. I'm listening, because it is so hard to not think on other things, talk, and just do all these other things. So I kept listening. And what I started doing was I imagined him on his throne, and I imagined Jesus sitting to the right hand of the Father. So I was trying to set myself up for success in listening. So that was the thing I started yesterday. So I did that for about 10 minutes. And then last night when I went to bed, what I'm normally doing is I watch a little TV till I fall asleep, like HGTV, watching my hometown, my Laurel, Mississippi, Aaron and Ben Napier, and seeing what they're doing. And then, or I'm looking at my phone for the last minute stuff of the day. And I decided I'm not going to do that. I am going to go to bed and I am going to listen. I'm going to give myself an opportunity to listen to the Lord. Excuse me. And so what I did was I imagined myself curled up next to the Lord, just like in a comfort position, like you would with somebody that you're wanting to have close time with. And I just said, okay, I'm listening. So I just kept taking myself, every time my mind wanted to go off and think about other things, I would take my mind back to that spot and just be listening there. So I did that for a little bit. So that was last night. So this morning I wake up, I'm doing my Bible study, and I said, okay, I do about 45 minutes, and I'll pray, and then I'll do some Bible study and all kinds of other things. Well, as what I'm reading is saying that we shouldn't always just be filling our stuff with busyness all the time. So I was going to say, okay, I'm going to get some listening time in. So I went down and got on my knees, and I'm listening, and boy, directing your thoughts back to the activity of listening, that is going to take practice. So as I'm sitting there and I am listening, all of these things about Shibboleth and all the fact that we're trying to bring our thoughts back to doing something all the time too. So right now I'm trying to introduce this new thing into my life. So then I thought, okay, when you are listening to someone, you try to tune out the other conversations around you. And how do you tune out the other conversations around you? You focus on their eyes, their lips, you focus on their face. And I thought, okay, how do I focus on the Lord's face? All right. So yesterday I did the imagining him on the throne. Then I curled up next to him. And then this morning I thought, how does he speak to us? What's his face to us? What's his stuff? So I thought the Bible. So I just sat there and I just opened the Bible up to some random thing and I just stared at it like, okay, this is your face to me on the earth, Lord. This is you. And so I was trying to do that. So I'm going to try to start incorporating that so that I can get better at listening. Anything that we want to do better and change habits or incorporate a new habit that we've never had before, it does take effort, it takes practice, it takes rethinking. But when I was doing my Bible study this morning, I came across 2 Timothy 1:7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. Well, there's the verses that, there's versions of the Bible. We all know that. But many of them say of love, of power, of love, and of self-discipline. So isn't that really cool that self-discipline is equated with having a sound mind? So then I started thinking, whoa, if you don't have self-discipline, does that equate itself to not having a sound mind? Probably. So that was interesting. So the thing that I wanted to leave you with today about that was choose what you want most over what you want right now. Because sometimes things we want right now are very momentary, but we got to choose what we want most. So if we're in weight loss mode and we want weight loss and we want to reach our goal, that should be what we want most over what we want right now. So choose what you want most over what you want right now. And then, if you're in maintenance, what do you want most? You want to just continue to grow and heal and learn and live. And so there's going to be those moments that you have to choose wanting what you want most, a healthy life as you age over what you want right now. So let's keep that sound mind, that self-disciplined mind, and do that. So before I get into I don't have much time. I might have to do that tomorrow. Oh, Lori is having a perfect day in Iowa. She's starting the detox challenge, and she says, "Pray for rain." Okay, we just had rain, it was nice to have it because I understand you right there. Let's pray for rain for Lori and that area. Amy Carpenter from Ohio having an intermittent fasting perfect day after a hog trough day on Saturday. Gained 3 pounds. Yep, I know. I put 2.5 on yesterday, Amy. But let's get back to it. That's what we do. We know what to do now. Yes, and good morning, Kendra from Lyons, Georgia, and Polly. Oh, no. My hometown is Birmingham, Alabama. I was just saying that I like that show called Hometown on HGTV by Ben and Aaron Napier, and it's about redoing Laurel, Mississippi. Although they did just redo a town in Wetumpka, Alabama, which was really cool. Now, let me just tell you how I watch these television shows. These television shows that are like HGTV, when they show somebody 2 or 3 homes and then they pick one and then they do the work and then they do the reveal. First of all, I never watch a TV show that has not been recorded because I don't like commercials. So what I do is I'll watch them show the homes to the people. I fast forward through them doing all of the work, and then I watch the reveal. So that's the way I watch that. And Diane, yes, choose what you want most over what you want right now. She says she loves it. That's awesome. Well, y'all, I don't have time to do the devotion for today, so I think that what I all talked about with that was good. So we're going to let that go, and we'll do day 6 tomorrow and day 7 on Wednesday to wrap it up. But if you want to read it, it's on the YouVersion app called Winning the War of Your Mind by Craig Groeschel. And we're going to hop off today. Laurel is where I went. Oh, cool. Oh, that's really neat, Polly. That would be fun to go over there and see what they've done in their little town. So that's awesome. Well, y'all have a blessed day. Please go right now and journal. Okay, go ahead and tell your website what type of day you are going to have. Go ahead and journal. You determine your day. Your day does not determine you. And then let's type in hashtag Shibboleth for His glory if you are watching later. And then let's see what's going on in the world of Planet Shibboleth today. Today, Jason has a Lean into Summer roundup at 9 a.m. Then at noon, he's got the 10-day detox roundup. And then if you are near Kennesaw, please come to class at 6 p.m. At 7:30, I'm going to be doing the Monday night fast track. And at 8:30, Julie Marandino is going to be doing the How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight webinar that we do nightly. That is specifically for us to invite interested guests, okay, to attend with us. So please do the job of helping us invite people there tonight. All right, we're going to hop off. Y'all have a great day. Bye, everybody.